during the 2014-15 school year, and then a little bit into the 15-16 school year, I worked on or served with the Internal Recognition Committee here at CSN. Michelle Fogg was the chairperson of the committee. And in serving on this committee, I saw and learned about, service as a form of internal recognition, where we help lift morale, and we help recognize others' contributions and service to the community, college community, and our nation, our people, the college community, and then the communities around us. It was a fun community to work on. I met some people that I learned from, and one that sticks to mind. She retired a few years ago, but Michelle and this other individual, really kind of helped me learn about how that connection between serving others and helping the morale, helping lift the spirits of the faculty here as they're recognized for their accomplishments. Sometimes we sit in our offices on campus, isolated, alone, not sure if we're seen or worried about, or So the Internal Recognition Committee was a really good experience to help my fellow colleagues be recognized for their accomplishments, and some of them were really cool. A couple that I remember recognizing, one individual in the music, I believe in the music department, if I remember correctly, one of the music majors. He was a professor of music of one of the music majors, and he had published or recorded and published his own album of classical music. If I remember, he's a pianist, and he did his own classical music album. And so here he is. He's teaching students, but not just that. He's teaching by example and serving the community, and producing an album of music. So that was one example. Another example we recognized, if I remember correctly, it was like Sandra Cosgrove, one of my colleagues. She's regularly interviewed and regularly sought out as an opinion on Nevada government, Nevada history, Nevada politics, and that was kind of recognize that accomplishment as someone who she just doesn't sit in class and teach and talk about things, but then demonstrates by example of her big thing is voting and civic engagement, being involved in the community, voting, talking to politicians, writing letters, civic engagement. And so that was one of the things we recognized. And so, again, this committees were helping these scholars, these colleagues, hey, get recognized. Hey, you're not just sitting in your office alone where no one listens to you or looks at you or talks to you, but you're recognized. And so it was a really good experience.